Made it. No vertical. Sorry, Schweens. It was a worthy experiment. Breadsticks, good to see you. Glad you made it. Oh yeah, one more thing I should double check. Oh, does this say vertical? My bad. It shouldn't. Hold on, can I change it? Can I? It's not supposed to say vertical. I think I can change from over here. Vertical was the experiment that I ran earlier this week, running a dual stream. I ran the normal stream and a vertical stream just to get a sense of like how much extra work it would be. And while it is doable, like I could do it. Hey, Sarah. At the end of the day, I don't think it's necessarily the best use of time for the health and growth of the stream. I think that, for instance, if I were to take the energy that it would take to make that stream success, or that type of stream successful, and instead just found a way to make like, you know, short, like vertical videos that talk about what's on the stream, that would probably be a better use of time. I mean, it works. I would have to make some concessions, some changes to how I do stuff, which, while annoying, wouldn't be the biggest, like, it wouldn't be the biggest deal, but probably just not, like, to be honest, most of the streams that I run are a little bit more cerebral than like easily digestible or it's not the type of stream you could probably jump into in a short, like as people are swiping through, like, oh, what's this stream about? It's like, sometimes I have to explain to people, you know, they get here on stream and they're like, what the heck is going on here? It's like, yeah, I know. Okay, can you tell me? I'd like to know. Okay. The separate chat is, yeah, until YouTube gets that kind of stuff sorted out, not really worth it. So anyway, the march to the end of Blueprints. Brainstorming. Yeah, it was nice to see our dog Duck stuck around. Let's see, so we still have another day. This may just be a bit of a free run. Let's see what okay, I guess I just didn't hear the ding. See what we can get. I think farming monk blessings is high on my list. Want to get another shot at those rooms. I think I just need to turn up volume for myself. What's up, Gravitol? Oh, sure. Hovel runs can be fun. One of the first little rooms that I remember getting out here. I don't think I do. It seems somewhat random. Hey, Construct. I mean, I guess that maybe it's precise, but it feels like when I gave about I think the first time that I triggered that was like maybe 75 gold, and then I think the next time that I gave, maybe I gave 80 last time or 85, and it seems like that would put it in the same range, but it didn't matter. It seems like there's a range that applies, but then even from there, it's like there's a pull, there's a randomness to it. Maybe I'm wrong. Oh. Wait, so did I just get like crazy lucky that first time I did it and hit the number on the head? Could be. You don't have to answer. I'm wondering out loud. Maybe I did. It's happened before. Breadsticks, I appreciate it. We're talking about donating to the monk in this game, but I also appreciate the thought. No, I appreciate that. I mean, obviously, appreciate anything people can spare, but not necessary either. Hanging out is plenty good. At least I think it matters. I don't know. We'll see. Can't do half my steps, but commissary works. Must pet the doggos every time. Sleeping mask is good. Yeah, showroom could actually be pretty effective. Emerald wouldn't matter, but moon pendant, compass for rotating. Let's see, for 70, silver spoon's pretty huge. You'll do that. Moon pendant, maybe. Yeah, we'll do the chronograph too. And I bet we'll be coming back. Oh, really, that silver spoon pays for the showroom on its own. Treasure trove. That'll be worth a trip back. Don't really like any of these options. Well, I don't like this option either. Let's see. Compass actually could have helped me with that other draw. Should have had it. Okay. All right. Let's see. Backtrack a bit. Always pet the dogs. Take a big boost here. Now we just need keys. Let's see. Break room's a good source of keys, even though the master key is an even better source of keys. I forgot that I checked that. Let's just use that. Do a break room. steps. Don't think that's worth it. Silver spoon, go to work on that one. Do I need these keys? No. 17 minus 6 is 11. Minus 4 is 7. Minus 5 is 2 times 10. 12 reversed is 21. Plus 5 is 26. Reversed is 62. Plus 3 is 65. Reversed is 56. Plus 5 is 61. Reversed is 16. Silver key. Okay. We will do a rotate on that one. T with the number from the past. Okay, 77 it is then. Easiest redraw ever. Okay. I'm gonna leave the gallery in the mix. Throw ball room. Maybe I can use that later. To the master key. Oof. Oof, that hurts. How confident am I? I'm pretty damn confident. I think we'll be okay. I think we'll be okay. That's just the confidence of somebody who hasn't played Blueprints in a couple days. Can we get... Don't want that. Can I get a proper rotation? There we go. That's better. Well... Actually, it's not better. Got that over there. I'm gonna do this. Oh. Gee, what do I want? Each time you draft a room on the queen side. No, that's awful. You may draw floor plans in the corners. Yeah. Getting low. Could certainly use a dining room. Sauna's okay. Next time you enter the boudoir. Sauna is a good setup. Don't need that one. Do the sauna. Take the boost. Hey, somebody left their shoes in here. I'll just put those on. That's true. It is pretty weak. I mean, unless there's, I don't know, maybe it's got some benefit that we're missing, but don't really think so. Yeah, I don't see it either. Seems too specific. Diamonds, apples, footsteps. Oh, the rumpus room to connect us to a room that I don't think that door is even open, but sure. What are footsteps really? Made up, I think. I was kind of hoping there was fruit in here. Okay. Well, the nice part about these runs is they don't take too long. Do I have a shovel? I do. Turnip saved the day. Nom 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 nom. Okay, I'll go through here. Can't open those. Weight room costs an extra step to get through. Step through here. Yummy brick. Oh, there's a key that I missed. Let's see if anything has popped up in here. I haven't spread anything, so of course not. Down 2 more times. Good thing I found that turnip. It's gonna get dicey. Sorry, Drawbridge. There's something to dig. Gotta do the foyer. And rotate that one. Get an apple. I still wish it was, I wish there was more lore to explain why the research that the teacher was looking for ended up down in the caves. It's kind of weird. Because it feels like there's lots of ways to set up that question without it being in the classroom and seemingly like completely separated from any of the digging going on, but maybe there's more lore to that that I'm not aware of. Happily redraw for something free. Pantry's even better. Could there be fruit in here? By chance, maybe there would be, but 15. I think we can make it 1, 2, 3, 6, 8, 9, 10, 13, 14. Welcome back, T. Sorry to hear about the car trouble. Hope it ends up being simple and boring. Gonna need the sneakers to pick up the pace here. Catch another break on the sneakers. Sweet. Here. Through the break room. Haha. Simon is sleepy and tired no longer. Nothing but keys. He's gonna eat these keys too. He just gets so ravenous, tearing through the fruit that he can't help himself. Oh, probably not the ballroom yet. So let's go back down to the entrance hall. See what we can find. Yeah, let me put this back. Seeing as I can't see, I should probably... Oh, steps required. Tells me nothing. That works. About to get real good at lockpicking. I really did think this was the overlooked filing cabinet before finding the one down in the cave. Like that, I never even thought of that one. So excited when I found it. And that wasn't it. Did I run out 10 times? All right, 10 times the better lockpicker now. The Garden Shopping Center of Unfathomable Riches. 6 shop rooms, 4 green rooms, the treasure trove, the vault, the trophy room. Very cool. All right. Okay. Okay. Day 228. All right, Mr. Monk. Let's see if we can draw you today. See, it's funny if it's 77, because I would have expected 88. Maybe it's just matching numbers. But try 77. Mr. Monk. Tomb. Yes, let's look at the tomb. I find it upsetting that this doesn't appear to actually track to any sort of puzzle. That is an upsetting fact. Something that I'm come to terms with. Okay, we'll just take another run through the old place. Let's see, so can't reverse 5, so let's do half of 13, so 6.5, reverse to 5.6 plus 5, 10.6. That doesn't work. Wait, how does this work? How about 5 plus 6.5, which is 11.5, and reverse. Oh, it is double. 13. (20 plus 2, 22 times 1 becomes 20 plus 2 becomes 22. That goes to 0, I think. And then times 2, which is 0 plus 2. So T, I think you mentioned you had notes, you had thoughts, you had feedback, you had, or maybe we already went over all of that. Yep, that makes sense. I hope we find them. Yeah, that's a good question. So Swan Song. Looking behind some rooms. Gallery rank 8, which seems impossible. Key go where? New number nonsense. We seek what's in the shade of truth. Seems like we still never found that one admin username, maybe? And steady is the scepter. So this is technically the monk. This is the big one. Monk and key go where? Otherwise, there are these rooms that I'm like, well, if I can get behind them, I will. What's up, Tails? You think Mary's pseudonym was the admin? Was it even different? I don't think it was a different length, was it? It was like Gene R? Or no, Rib J? I thought it was the same length as all the others. But maybe the unusual length was the B, the Lieb. Yeah. Where was I? Yeah, it's not a button. It's I very quickly take Vaseline and smear it across the lens. So fast you guys don't even see it. Gets the job done though. I find the memos in the trove irritating. Very irritating. The ongoing memo puzzle did not intrigue me, but maybe it should have. Maybe I should have just written down all of them and tried to figure them out. It's a good example of the memo puzzles in this game that are tied to different colored chests and different colored memos is a mechanical version of what it feels like when a DM makes every NPC untrustworthy. Like at a certain point, you just kind of shrug, you throw up your hands and say, well, I guess we just can't trust anybody. That's kind of what it feels like playing with those cards. There's never enough value from what any of them say that at a certain point it's like, whatever. I'll just ignore them. Mechanical version of a nightmare. Yeah, that works too. Diversification. And yeah, bonus insight, the spiral of stars is a good example of a quest that ends up not being worth your time. Which is, you know, also unfortunate. Wow. No, I appreciate it. I wanted to experience it either way. I wanted it to be a genuine exploration. All memos are laid out in one place. That would be great. We get memos telling us the green memos are false. Yeah, I mean, by the time you figure out that like the point of it is to have this like long running like extension of the logic box puzzle where you're doing, you know, keeping track of trunk colors and note colors and what the notes said and all of that, it's like, I didn't do that. I didn't keep track of them. Do I start now? Why? Like, there's never any value. I think the only time that any of the note stuff was ever clever was when it was the handwritten one in the clock tower puzzle. And it's like, okay, that was kind of interesting. Oh yeah, and the symbols, that's right. And all the symbols. Ugh. And all of that to find out that, like, the true thing was this riddle that you can't possibly understand, or maybe it doesn't really mean all that much because, yeah. But even, I think some of them were even like every memo after this other memo. I don't know. The rules were silly. Where's the room or the spot in the library that lets us really? Where's the spot that lets us review all of those? You know, we got a stamp collection, but where's all the memos? Yeah, I feel like that was around the time that I said, forget it. I'm not gonna do it. Yeah. Which is okay. I think it's a neat idea. I think it's missing the value. I think it's missing the. Much more often, the memos have to lead to something. If the memos behaved a lot more like the mail, or even like the staff announcements, where it's like, hey, every once in a while it gives something like actually tangible that you can use in the game, I think it would be honestly really addicting. I think it would be pretty cool. I think I'd find myself always unlocking the treasure trove because it's like you don't need it to be every time, but if every 5 or 6 it's like, oh, that's a true thing or something that I can reinterpret in a true way, and that helps somehow, I think that would go a long way. I thought, why would I even do that? But I still did it. Why would I? But I did. The treasure of the trove isn't in the house. I mean, it's useful in a certain way of speaking, I guess. It's a statement. It's a clue to something. Just don't know what yet. And I'll be honest, like you saying that it's true. Before this, I would have said, oh, I think that was one of the ones that got wiped out that wasn't true. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I don't think it really was. But maybe it was true. Or maybe it's not. Ha 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 ha. Yeah. Lost and found. I'm afraid of losing. Master key, I guess. I'm not really interested in finding anything. Good old parlor. I just want this key. Now nobody can solve the puzzle. Can't do that. No gems make short work of a trip through this house. But that's okay. That's okay. Go back to the break room. Call it. Take a shot at Monk's room the next day. Oh yeah. Probably want to return the coat check. Code check's way up there. Oh, like your username was your handle? Yeah, I remember that. back in those quaint days. I remember playing computer games by typing into a DOS prompt. I think people had the internet. I just don't think it was very popular back then. What's up, Hafler? We at day 229. Aiming for a monk. Guess I should come out there with dice next time. What was I thinking? See a construct. Oh, yep. Still don't know what Swan Song stands for. I've got a few rooms that I want to look at the backside of, which is kind of funny to say. Gallery at rank 8. Key go where? We think maybe this username thing isn't a thing anymore. Looking for number cores. We sequence in the Shade of Truth. Steady as the Scepter. So really on days like this where I don't have a monk's offering to retry some of that room nonsense, instead I am probably looking for the backside of these rooms. That's probably what I'll do. Running some experiments, prepping for the next day. Boring. There never will be, or was, an experiment as interesting as removing boxes from a hallway. That was the best. Peak experiments, I say. So I've got this weird desire to yeah, I know. So the foundation was kind of made useful by seeing the back wall of that you can't access via a door, right? That also was true of the closed exhibit. That's how we got to the paper crown. And I think that there's another one, maybe. Oh, and the backside of the secret passage had a clue. So that's got me thinking, like, I kind of want to see behind any rooms that have 3 entrances on that 4th entrance wall that is just a wall. It's kind of... that's just become like a weird thing that I want to look into. We were talking about the memos in the trove, how we've kind of like stopped thinking very hard about them, to be honest. They kind of infuriating. I mean, sure, but it also feels kind of late in the game when there's so many that we didn't write down. Memos are memos, it's true. But we looked at a long string of them, and boy, was there no value in that work. I think the only note that could have had value was the clue that the real value, the real treasure of the trove is not in the room or in the house or whatever. And it's like, okay, that can be interpreted lots of different ways if that's even one of the true ones. Sorry, I was griping about, speak of the devil, I was griping about this room and these memos just a few minutes ago, so it's fresh in my mind. But I don't know if I'm mad. I wish there was more ongoing, like, value from it. That's all. Oh, that's too many. Cool. Yes. Aren't I, though? Okay, great. So I can get rid of that one. Nothing there. Yeah, I'm sure. Oops. Damn treasure trove. Alright. Well, if we're gonna do this. Alright, we're gonna do it right. next 4 boxes marked by moon contain false statements. Cool. Great. Love it. Okay, so this is number 1. There you go. That's my system. Blue trunk plus sun, blue memo. Count starting from here, number 1. The next 4 boxes marked by moon contain false statements. Fantastic. Onward and upward. Oh. The game's fighting back. That's okay. It won't win. Well, it might. A horrible draw. Okay, 1/3 becomes 0. Half of that, so minus that, that's going to become 0 again. Minus 1/3, that's going to become 0. That doesn't work. One-third of 1. Maybe it always goes up, not down. Well, that's that's minus. So that would be negative. But that becomes 0. And then this is minus half of that, which goes again back to 0. And then minus 1/3 of that, which goes again to 0 plus 10. Jeez. Where about the seeing behind thing? The closed exhibit thing was clued by the map in my sands in the back of the secret passage was clued by the... I know, but at least it's something to do. Otherwise, I'm just kind of building a house to build a house. Well, we may have found a number, but we don't know what the heck to do with it. Just that there's a number. Happy to do it. Sure, and it's like, wow, 8, that's a number we never would have guessed, right? They had to hide that one behind one of the trickiest puzzles of the game. Now it just sounds salty. Not just because I'm putting salt on this radish I found in a hole. Simon's just eating. He's just stress eating now. He doesn't have to eat that. He's just doing it. Oh, so maybe the family core puzzle is like a time. So maybe the door will open down there, but only at a certain time. Could be. What else could open that blue door? 300 gold, just what I wanted. To be fair, I don't know what I wanted. When I dig tunnels through my house, I definitely lock them. Okay. This time I'm grabbing some dice. Grabbing some dice. What's up, Jesse? Sarah, never. It appears we have some subterfuge in the chat. Everyone may not be exactly who they seem. All right. 2 dice, thank you. True. It's like every NPC in certain D&D games. You just can't trust them. So why bother to form meaningful relationships with them? So since I brought 2 dice this time, the monks thing will pop up first thing. No question. Oh, come on. Thank you. 2 dice necessary. All right, let's put that theory to the test. Blessing of the Monk. Okay. What? Good call, T. And how random that when I had the maximum amount to put in that one time, it was 77. Like, crazy. I mean, it's gotta, at the very least, we've got to do the antechamber again. Just to see. Just to see. If anything changes with a new scenario. I'm trying to think about the best way to do this. Because obviously I could just go try to get there right now. Maybe I can get a few more gems first. It's a good idea, Jesse. Jesse, could you solve this for me real quick? I won't say anything. I just want to see what you come up with. All right, round 2. Here we go. We waiting for a century? Damn it. Thought I had it. Hold on, let me look at it again. I always miss the half. Are those the ones that you would brute force, Jesse? Or are those the ones you like, screw that noise? Tap, 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 tap. I need keys. Tap, 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 tap. Yeah, that checks out. Oh, there it is. It's like, where's my workshop goodie? I usually get a workshop goodie. Good thing I am very good at lockpicking. At least I feel very good. Pink trunk. What do we call that? Is that like a wave? Is that like a wave icon? Oh, and a green handwritten. Oh. Green memo. This is number 2. Hand written. Red memos and blue boxes are always true. But handwritten means that whatever they say is always false. Or because there may be true false because it's on a green. Don't have any other rule. Okay, two nonsense memos recorded. Love it. It's like a cursed Pokedex where they all lie to you. Yeah, sure. Nah, no nudges. Well, nudge if you want. You do you. I think we'll find it. Duncan is just like sprinting back and forth upstairs. Sorry, still no Duncan. What's up, Luke? I don't even know who that is, but I'm glad you're here. with one stop. But yes. No, I think that one is just open. No, I wanted to go grab for this day. I wanted to go grab the key of Aries. Tried lighting all of those, it didn't matter. Yeah, I can't. Sometimes I forget exactly where that lets out. Yeah, like the point that, like, that was the point of the sanctum keys ultimately. Yeah, well, I think that the manuscripts also led us down the well, yeah, I see what you're saying. Like, I was thinking of the deed and the letter and stuff, but that did lead us, yep, to the manuscripts. I didn't have this drafted already. I didn't have it drafted already, so it's not going to be, I got to do it again. Silly me. Some new clues point us in some way or another, finding and activating the satellite, corner cases, the subway map. I think that's because this is like the normal monk room. So so close yet so far away. That's right. That's what that said. So close yet so far away. We opened these other doors, they didn't matter before. So do we try putting other rooms in here? I mean, maybe some rooms we didn't have before, maybe like a throne room. Throne room could be interesting. I mean, it literally mentions the throne is the last thing mentioned on this card. The inner sanctum. Crown, stone, scepter. Oh, like down where the all those rooms are. Yeah, we can try throne room. Now that I have no steps, fun challenge round. Where'd all that gold come from? So I froze it. I froze it last day. That's why. Okay. Yep. There. Back up into fighting spirit. To get the throne room, we're gonna need gems. Ugh. Parlor, my favorite place to be. What you got, Parlor? You got gems. I want gems. Let's be friends. A box next to this box displays a false statement. Oop. Okay. Well, then, well, it's not true or false, so that could be false. A box next to this box contains the gems. Yes. Get some rerolls. And a gem. Feels so crazy late in this game to have 2 red letters outstanding. That is kind of blowing my mind right now. Okay, good. This will be all the gems. Lost and found. Holy cow. Yeah, but if it's better RNG, is it even as much fun to play? You know? Don't you need it to punish you for a while? Isn't that the fun part? I definitely feel the luck thing sometimes in this game where it's like, really? Like, worst possible room draws and stuff like that. It happens. Case in point, I guess. Ugh, that was kind of a mean location, wasn't it? It's kind of a mean one, I thought. Because so much of the stuff that you find in the game, like there's seemingly so much you could like obsessively study over. It's like, does the game want me to be looking into the pixels? Is that what I should be doing? I need this help us. Gotcha. Yeah. Getting all the pieces in the house that can take a couple tries. True. I think there are, yeah. It's definitely doable. Like if we drew out a table and just sort of went room by room on one of these runs. Heck, maybe we'll do that. Still got some running around to do anyway. I still remember when I thought I couldn't get through this door down here without the basement key every time. I did a handful of runs before somebody's like, just try to open the door. It's like, damn. I don't know why they don't just have it open. But peculiar or obscure information, obscure streams. Hey game, how about a throne room? Wouldn't that be grand? I don't think I can get it on the edges of the house, which might just make me grumpy. Yeah, that's true. Guessing it's just not in the pool. So we will do what we can. That's what I say. Quiet you music. I mean, maybe we'll pick it up here at the end, but. So you think that even though it's not a room, somehow we could draw the inner sanctum? Well, of course, and that's the one down with the 8 key room, the sanctum room. It is Luke, yes. Hey, remember when we moved the foundation outside of the house and how fun that was? Yeah, whatever we do, we can't fall over in the foundation. That would be a real bummer. Then I would just have to spam new day, new day, new day, new day. This was a sun. Ugh. Okay. One, two, three. They don't seem connected so far. Hold on. Be right back. It's alright, I'm just ranting about these stupid memo things. You guys are better off not hearing me. Because handwritten green memos are always false, but would be true if you changed one color in the text. The text of the green handwritten memo said red memos in blue boxes are always true. So some sort of memos, maybe not red in blue boxes, or red memos in some color boxes, could be any box, are always true. Great. Cool. That narrows it down, game. Why am I even collecting all this gold? It's a foundation, maybe. I'm just over here writing them down. We can figure them out at some point. You do. You do, Luke. Okay. Can't go down. So I'll have to go out. And we'll try the inner sanctum. Well, it's either the inner sanctum or the treasure trove. Should we hold on, treasure trove? The true value of the treasure trove isn't even in the house. Have we put this one outside the house yet? Have we put this one over there? We didn't have it back then, did we? I don't think we had it back then. The true treasure is outside. I feel like we tried this. We couldn't have tried it. Possible. Even more gold. Okay, let's go. That's true. Yeah. That's right. I remember now. It was such a fun idea, though. It was just, you know, ended up garbage. Anne had to save us. It would make sense if it's black prints. If black prints are special, that would be pretty cool. Because we only have this one, the throne room, and the armory, although I'm not sure. I don't have a key. Oh, sure, I know. I'm just saying, like... Good thing I have a gem, though. Okay. Oh, this is different now. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Okay, I gotta go get a key. Gotta go get a key. Key go where? I think key might go right there. Thing I know just where this thing is. Key. Absolutely. Yep. Simon running up the steps excitedly with the key in hand, trips, sprains his ankle, has to drag himself over to the room. Nobody's around to help. Staff not here. Over the bridge. Takes him all day into the next night. Or into the next morning. Heyo. An Aegeran Royal Scepter. When you pick up Royal Scepter, choose a color. Floor plans of the chosen color are more common today. If you call it a day in a room matching the chosen color, Royal Scepter will not be lost at the end of that day. We don't have to code check it. We just have to finish the day in a room that has it. All right, so we are very clearly going to need the antechamber fulfilling. We're going to need the crown. We're going to need, so, okay, so we're going to need the armory and the throne room is a plan. We don't know what the stone is, but clearly stuff changes. Like, if that'll change in here, what's going to be for sale when the armory's in here? And what else could change about the throne room? The throne room could be the last, or could be one of the... we only have 3, but... yeah. Right. Okay. All right. Well, that's what we're going to do. This is a perfect... So I'm going to step away for like 2 hours. And we'll pick it up again. I'm going to go... It does feel good. We have a distinct plan. God, maybe I don't have to collect these. Maybe that's all that those note memos in here were all about. But I'll keep collecting them as I go. Feels like it's going to be a productive night. Love this plan. Love it. See you guys at 9. I promise I won't fall asleep this time. See you, Sarah. Pick it up in a little bit here in the midst of day 230, whatever. It would be fitting. I think we'll do it. All right, see you guys. See you guys in a bit.